Na, teszt, 1, 2, 3. Milyen a hang? Hallató vagyok? Teszt, 1, 2, 3. Milyen a hang? Hallató vagyok? De király a hang. Öt nap mire betölt az bakker, nem tudom elhinni. De mindegy. Ó, na végre. Emlegetett szamár. Na hova rakta el mostan, baszki? Nye. Na, most viszonylag milyen gyorsan betöltött már. Na. Hú, bakker. Skillek. Ja. Ez félelmetes baszki, mennyi skill pontot kell összegyűjtenem. Erre is még rengeteg. Quest. Na, jó van. Várjál, hol is van? Na várjál, most hülye vagyok. Nincs semmi, amire leugorhatnék? Ja, várjál már, ott van. Na azért. Ó, azt mondta, hogy hol van ez a bánat hely már. Ott van, nem messze. Jó, mindjárt.
My father was a thrall, as is my
Most ez
wife,
komoly.
as will our children be.
Toil and drudgery is our lot.
Show me.
Drit! Vi skulle flyga! Drit!
Mekkora gyálat van ott a baszki. Bazd, ki vagy te zsiráf gondozó? Kicsit se nagy. Elnézem a jó öreg. Már félig is bomlott már.
Small in stature, but great in deed. I am the one they call Javi, the High One of Asgard, and I come bearing a great gift.
Your name is known to me, but what could mighty Sutungar want that a little thing like you could provide?
Your great cauldron, stolen by Hymir's sons. Let this offering be a beginning to the end of our hostilities. Such a small thing, yet so much deeper than it seems. Appearances can be deceiving, can they not?
Well spoken, Harvey. Our people may be enemies, but you have earned your welcome here. Thralls, an honored guest has come. Prepare a feast.
I hope also to meet your daughter, Gunnlother. I have heard much of her skill in the mystical arts.
She will be toiling at her work, as ever. But be forewarned, she shuns the company of others.
I could summon her to the feast if you like. We might discuss matters of alchemy on the way.
That would please me. You will find her in her grotto, up the path, within the circle of stones. Have a care, though. You are safe in my presence, but you wander Utgard at your peril.
I will be discreet.
And Harvey, be kind. Gunnlother is different from you and I.
Vi skulle med bröd! No! Skål! Värmen ut redan på oss! Bli!
No sense trying to change fate. What counts is how you face it.
Flee! 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 Sunan, guide me.
Jó, ott van lent.
Äntligen mer helgermän! Vi skulle med bröd! No! Skål!
Drit!
Äntligen mer helgermän!
Here is the stone circle, but no way into the sanctum. Another illusion.
Þessum þarfnast góð.
Gangatos! Kom þér undan!
If there is another life beyond this, I hope it is a better one.
The way inside is revealed.
Mi a fene?
Gunlother, what is this place?
Some time ago, we made powerful magic here. We sought to see all
Tényleg
futures,
furcsán néz ki.
but every
Félig
road
ember lenne.
led to Ragnarok. Father does not visit here anymore. He sees no profit in it. But I am not yet ready to give up. You are Esir.
I am.
I have seen images of the future, heard the voices of those who will come after us.
Voices from in there.
Yes, I leave them words, little packets of possibility, waiting for unknown ears, many ages hence.
What do these future voices say?
They seek the wisdom of the past. They speak of things to come. But even they cannot turn the tide of Ragnarok.
There is to be a feast in my honor. Your father sent me to fetch you.
No, not yet. Listen. I want you to hear the voices. Are you there, Prophet? Can you hear me? Perhaps another day. Another thread. Come. We must not keep Father waiting.
Who are you?
Winter's knife cuts deep. Sky pearls fall thick in this land.
It is cold out here.
How can that surprise you?
I haven't
Most
been
kíváncsi vagyok
outside.
valamire. Igen, lejövök ide. Mi van mögötte? Nem lehet kiütni. Jó, megyek már.
You're devoted to your work.
Not my work, my responsibility.
Gyalogolni már
My people
luxus, mi?
ignore the disaster bearing down on them. Someone must do something. We have long searched for a solution until the burden of it has bent my mind. I do not think as clearly as I once did.
I have heard there's...
Mit jelez ez?
There is.
300
To
méterre van.
activate it would mean defiling our well of knowledge, from which all of Midgard.
Ez érdekes, eddig ezt nem jelezte.
There is no telling the change it would wreak on humankind. It would bring chaos at the least. And I do not wish to hurt them.
Even if it means the death of all Jötnar.
We will find another way. We must.
No sense trying to change fate.
This land is quite beautiful. I had all but forgotten.
Ja, pont oda is megyünk akkor, hogy elnézem.
The vault, wherein our greatest discoveries are kept. Such things would do great harm in the hands of evil.
Vagy mégse oda megyünk.
No stone walls will defend us when Ragnarok comes. All we have built here will be swept away.
Hoi! Sei nog vid! Kaukados! Kom er utan!
For so
A
long,
faszom
we made
tordibálnak ezek a
magic
nyomorultak a háttérbe.
Enchantment has seeped into its very walls. The wind and snow have gnawed that tower to the bone. Soon, we will knock it down.
Hangulatos a hely. Nekem is ott kéne lennem.
Lánavíkana þinn. Ég skildi plóta minn og kár á. Vel, það gott mál.
Harvey, your feast is prepared. I hope it pleases you.
You are generous and hospitable indeed, great Sutungar. None can say otherwise.
And see, your gift stands in pride of place, brimming with freshly fermented mead. Enough for 100 Jotnar and more.
This is an unexpected honor. You've filled it already with mead from your vault, then.
No need. It has filled itself. Such is the magic of the cauldron.
Impressive. But what if it should run out of meat?
Do you hear this? Harvey fears she will drink us dry. My cauldron is deep, but my vault is deeper. Do not worry about my stores of mead. I have plenty to go around.
Father, you know revelry does not suit me. Must I attend this feast? I have work to do.
Your work can wait, my daughter. Take a moment. Enjoy yourself.
Father, we have very little time.
Enjoy yourself. I insist. Harvey, the guests are uneasy. They see an Aesir, but they do not know you. Will you address them?
I am ready.
Now, we will hear from our honored guest. The Lord of the Aesir has come in peace and brought us a mighty gift. Attend.
Harvey I am called, whose axe is never slaked. The blood of my enemies is my mead, their skulls my pillow.
You brag well. They were ever pleased by violence.
You are all brothers and sisters to me.
Do not be too familiar. Jotnar are slow to trust.
I could go on, but who wants to hear words when there's meat and mead to be had?
You know your audience well, it seems.
Now we will drink deep and eat heartily.
Let the feast begin!
The guests are not drinking fast enough. Perhaps I can speed things along.
Nem is nagyon menjek azért, sorry.
The right food will inspire thirst. I should head to the kitchen.
Hát, hogy elmegyek ma azért szari előbb. Várj ma. Ahogy visszajövök. Ott van fönt. Na, csak hogy kéne felmenni.
And here are the Stormbringers. Explain this mischief.
This tempest is our vengeance.
Cold winds for a cold heart.
3 times we asked for Gunlord's hand. 3 times we demanded she truce between us.
3 times my brother's hideous face drove her away.
It's your face, shitwit. We're twins.
You conjured this storm because your feelings were hurt.
This storm is the storm that rages within us. The noble pain of those wronged in love.
The lady said no. Move on.
I don't like your tone, Aesir. You think you're better than us, just like she did. Maybe it's time to shut your mouth.
Why don't you come and try?
Utgarda will be buried beneath the snows of our fury.
Na, elment a vihar. De jó. Ennyi volt az egész.
The skies have cleared. The blizzard is over at last.
Azt hittem valami kicsivel hosszabb lesz a dolog. Ó, 2 skill pontot kaptam. Na, mindjárt jobban hangzódik. Úristen, rán! Fú, jobb is, hogy elfuttok. Úristen. Nem tudom, mitől vannak így behúgyozva.
I need to empty that cauldron. Then Sutunger will open his vault.
Na, hol kezdjük?
Give it a try. What's the worst that can happen?
Last time I played your game.
Aegir, mighty friend to the Aesir. Are you not sorry to lose your cauldron?
It was never mine by right. Thor won it from Hymir so he might feast in my hall. I only kept it.
Menj csavargass már meg a bimbóid, bazd meg.
Well, I'd as soon be rid of it.
Olyan, mint a szalámi vége, csak a mozzak kéne már csak bele.
The end of strife. I'll drink to that.
And I'll drink to anything.
Tehát ez egy csőfogóval kell megfogni ezt a baimbót.
I got so drunk I shot my...
I should try the archery contest. No doubt.
Greetings, Harvey. Will you test your arm at archery? You must hit 3 targets in a handful of heartbeats.
I can shoot the wings of a wasp.
Ah, but can you do it while mead-addled? Before each attempt, you must take a drink.
I'll take your challenge on one condition. For every drink I take, you take 2.
Ha! That's a condition I'll gladly accept. Are you ready?
Show me those targets.
Then take a drink and let fly. Come, give it a try. What's the worst that can happen?
Last time I played your game, I got so drunk I shot my brother in the leg.
What's the second?
Jó, hogy itt van.
You look a bit wobbly there. Careful! Fine shot. Now, have a drink and try another.
No.
Let us hope you hold your beer better than you hold the bow.
Steady eye now. The last one is the hardest.
Let us hope you hold your beer better than you hold the bow.
Hát ez annyira nem volt nehéz.
You are a keen shot, Harvey. Your hand grows steadier with drink, where others lose their eye.
Another round?
Not for me. My belly roils like a knot of eels. And I see 3 of you. I think I should walk this
Hármat
off.
lát már belőlünk.
The mead is half gone. Then Aegis cauldron can be drained. You're not drinking, Gunnlother.
I do not care for it. Drink is the heron that steals away one's memory.
Some would say it frees the spirit of worry.
We call those people drunks.
I see your wit is as sharp as your intelligence.
Wit? I was simply stating a truth.
Let us play a game. Ask me some riddles. I'll see if I can guess them.
I enjoy a good riddle.
Utalom a
How did you
rejtvényeket.
know?
All great minds enjoy riddles. You fashion order from disorder, sense from nonsense.
You have me at that. Very well, I will play.
Give me an easy one to begin.
Would that I had now what I had yesterday. Find out what that was. Mankind it mars, speech it hinders, yet speech it will inspire.
The answer is courage.
No, the answer is ale. I thought you would get that, as you seem so fond of it. Would you like another?
All right, I'm ready.
Who is that shrill one who rides a hard road and has fared that way before? He kisses hard who has 2 mouths and goes only on gold.
A river has a mouth and sometimes flows on gold.
A good try, but the river's kiss is soft. It is a hammer. One more.
Bazd meg tényleg.
I feel good about this one.
Be prepared. This is the hardest yet. White-haired women, servants too, bore ale tub to the larder. No hand turned it, nor hammer beat it. But there, outside the islands, the upright one who made it.
Old age is the answer.
Old age? I think age is slowing your brain. The answer is swans and eggs.
Well, now the game is over. Have I raised your spirits at all?
That was disappointing. Perhaps you'd better find someone more suited to your intelligence.
What can I do to get them to drink faster?
I see musicians.
Somber souls will only sip at their drinking horns. Conjure us a tune to raise their spirits.
We are keen, but my harp has been stolen. We cannot play without it.
Who would steal a songbringer's instrument?
There was a group of children playing round us earlier, with mischief in their eyes.
I will get your harp back, and then you will play.
Thralls, humans kept in bondage, bred to serve. Such is the fate of the lowly.
No guests in the kitchen. Out!
Hát az igen, az jó volt.
And calling for challengers to face their champ.
Harvey! Show us your might! Beat that champion and we will drain our horns in your honor.
Bring me this champion, and I will shine my knuckles on his jawbone.
Behold!
Jó, hagyom az öreg asszonnyal.
I will not fight a withered old crone.
If you are too afraid to face her, well, that is that.
If she's truly your champion, then so be it. I'll try not to break her brittle bones, but I promise nothing.
Ó, Istenem, bazzeg a vénasszony.
Who among you is brave enough?
Is she too strong for you?
My lambs hit harder. Indeed, you are mighty. You have fought old age and won. No one has ever done that before.
Drink to me then, as you promised you would.
All of you, empty your horns for Harvey.
Ända, fiefling! Shove it, there you go.
Beat the champion.
Give it to me!
Nobody's
I
ever...
want to go! Get your grubby paws off my hop! My turn! My turn! Not you too! You break this...
That harp does not belong to you, little thief. You should give it back.
What are you gonna do? Fight me for it?
Why don't you give me a real challenge?
All right. You want this hop? Go dive in that meat. Climb as high as you can, though. I want a big splash.
Watch and learn.
Not you too! You break this
Szóval nagy
with your
csobbanás
sausage
kell.
fingers.
Bet they won't do it.
How many broken bones?
Nem is lehet máshonnan ugrani, csak egy helyre.
Maybe 100.
Nincs semmi az olyan.
There. Now give back the harp, so the musicians may play.
Umia's hairy balls! That was amazing! You must be half raven!
Who taught you such language?
Mother? Why?
They beat the champion? Nobody's ever beaten the champion.
Drink in the name of Drink in the name of Harvey!
Meesting folk vel. Slíkar að hlæja, já. En það eru
The cauldron is empty.
Ja, ennyi volt.
Tell Sutunger. Great Sutunger! Your guests thirst for mead, yet the cauldron is dry.
All gone? I never would have thought it possible. Good mother.
Father?
Open the vault. Instruct the thralls to bring more mead for my guests.
Do they really need more, Father? Several are unconscious already.
Do as I ask, daughter. Give them all they can drink.
As you wish. I will open the vault.
None will say that Sutunger is less than generous.
None will be capable. Finally, the vault is open. The mead awaits within.
Javi, I heard a noise and... What are you doing here?
I wanted to speak with you away from the others. I brought you something. A gift.
For me? Thank you, but why?
Fate, Gunnlother. We are helpless to escape it. And we were fated to be here now, together.
You and I? How? It makes no sense.
The Nornir spin their patterns. And we can only surrender. We are entwined, spun together.
There is perfect sense in that.
Your words, your gift, your eyes when you look upon me. You bewilder me, Javi. I do not understand you.
Listen and attend. I will show you all you need to know.
Most jó meg tunkóta a csajt. Igen. Ja. Várjál, most hol jöttem be? Itt jöttem be. Na igen, itt tunkoltam meg a csajt. Másik irányban mi van, nézzünk már. Ne legyünk már hülyék. Igen. Hát akkor nem sok minden van itt.
The mead. By this strange magic, might the Aesir evade our doom. Hurakan has promised answers at the Well of Mimir.
...900 méterre szól. Jó, nem mondod különben, bazd meg. Várj ma. Hol a bula? Azért várjam, most azt sem tudom, merről jöttem be.
Red-handed. Betrayer! Deceiver! I treated you as an honored guest, and this is how you repay me?
Loki, you should have the sense to stay far away from me after what you did.
Someone needed to warn my people of the treachery in your heart. Sutungur, show this Aesir how the Jotnar deal with thieves.
Come, embrace your death.
De ez jó játék lesz.
You're not going anywhere, Harvey.
I should take cover.
What have you done? I have lived too long to suffer one such as you. Your bones will splinter beneath my boots. What have you done with my daughter? You would gamble with us.
Azt hittem nehezebb lesz legyőzni. Easy peasy volt.
Be thankful it was me who took your meat and not Loki. What I do for the safety of the Aesir and Vanir.
You will change countless fates, Harvey, but not your own.
We will see.
Hirukin said to find her at Mimir's well. I will deal with that venomous trickster another day.
Na, most mi történt, hogy ilyen gyorsan betölt? Tulajdonképpen így is 500 méterre van. Na, mikor harapott meg? De ő mindig van valami kutyus itten, amit meg kell ölni, bazd.
The roots of the world tree Yggdrasil feed from the well of Mimir. I am close.
Itt a hülye gyerek.
I sorely underestimated the heft of your balls, Oathbreaker. You dare to show your face.
Oathbreaker, I did to you what you did to my son. This is only fair.
And Suttungr, what of him?
Don't blame me for your own lack of character. You stole the mead.
For the safety of my people, Loki. For Aesir, for Vanir, for all Asgard.
But not for Jotnar. Not for me.
You let the Jotnar into Asgard. So many dead. All so you could smuggle in your son.
He was not safe here. They knew what he was and knew what he would become. Just as you do.
I swore to you I would not harm him. That is the truth.
That is the truth now. but how it will gnaw at you, knowing that to kill my son will undo your doom. Release him, Harvey! Release Fenrir, or I swear I will kill you, here and now.
You're out of favors, trickster, and you're welcome to try.
When my son is loosed from his bondage, he will ravage all of Asgard.
Don't water this time, Loki. You have gone too far.
I wait till Ragnarok when you can die now.
Let's see if you fight as well as you lie.
You might be the strongest, but I was ever the quicker one.
És mégis veszítesz, bazd meg, mert gyenge pöcs vagy, bazd. Baszd ki!
Are you finished?
Curse you, Harvey.
Your own distrust has undone you. Now go, and do not show your face again.
I cannot be other than who I am. All this was fated, or this will happen again.
But you will not be here to see it.
Do not be so sure of that. The game is not over. The game is never over!
Gone to who knows what mischief. But I will not see him again soon.
Тут meg ki van.
The probabilities lead us here. The calculations give us hope.
Speaking with someone.
Do you have the mead?
I do. Must I drink it now?
Not yet. For once you drink, your Hugur will take flight and be ever fixed. Drink only when the hour of your death approaches.
Then why are we here?
When Ragnarok has come and gone, this place will remain. Remain and remember.
Wise Mimir, keeper of the well, give me your counsel.
You who seek immortality may find it within these waters. But there is a price.
As always.
The mead is not magic alone. It requires the sacred waters of Mimir's well to ferment into its final state.
Before you take these waters, you must infuse them with the blood of the Asa. To remember you, it must know you. Surrender a part of yourself to the waters that nourish the World Tree. Only then will you have that which you desire.
You yourself have lost much for wisdom. Beheaded by those who did not value your learning.
My Hugur is here. That is all that matters. I have learned to live incomplete, as will you.
And if I make this sacrifice, what then?
While death and ruin rage all around, the World Tree will keep you. Your body will die, but your Hugur will live on here. In time, you will be born anew. into a new world birthed from the ashes of the old.
Do you vouch for this strangeness?
I must believe it, for there is one I love dearly who depends upon it.
And there is no other way?
None.
It seems I have no choice.
You never did.
How much would you sacrifice to be freed of fate's shackles? Would you give your tongue, your hand, your sight?
I would give all that and more.
Hát ez elég furcsa volt.
It is done.
The sacrifice has been made. Whosoever drinks of the mead, the World Tree will remember them.
And you, what is your sacrifice?
My liberty. Sutungur and Gunlother will not forgive this trespass. They will hunt me now to the edges of the 9 worlds.
What are they to you?
We ruled together for a time, a noble triad, as father, mother, and the sacred voice. 6 times we tried to blunt the fangs of Ragnarok, and 6 times we failed. The mead was our 7th. But they feared how it might change the humans for the worse, so they locked it away and banished me from Utgardr. By your efforts, you have returned to me what is mine. The ashes of my husband. He made his own sacrifice for knowledge. With a few changes to this mead, I may undo old sorrows.
Do as you will. I have had my fill of this cursed realm.
Bright mind, heart's ease. Beloved, I will not fail you again.
My work here is done. Now to Asgard, to save my people.
Jaj. Na, én csak ki tudok inni itt teleportálni. Nem vékapozzunk, mert még van még egy dolog. Ide el kéne menni. Nem tudom, mit kapok azért a rengeteg, nem is tudom, ilyen kavicsi, amit összegyűjtöttem. Legalább egy 100 darab skill pontot adjon már. Ott mi van? Nem emlékszek rá, hogy itt lett volna ilyen hasonló. Nem csak egy shortcut lenne. Az hol van? Itt van fönt. Itt is van. Na kíváncsi, hogy mit kapok érte. Öt darab skill pont. Hát azért jobb, mint a semmi.
Fyrir spár sakir ok ekki annað.
Viltu mér afsvara þinn blíð? Lilja, fíflit!
Most nem mondhatkom, mert most ezek... Azt hittem fényből ezt a bőr is. Hát nem. És akkor most elvileg akkor 100-ban megvan minden. Aha, jó. Mindent felfedeztük, mindenkit lemészároltunk. Megdugtuk a főnök asszony lányát. Na. Ó, még 2 skill pont. Na, ez tetszik. Igen. De azt hittem, már nem történik semmi. Ó, bozd meg. Kicsit tovább is tartatna, vagy sokáig, vagy nem tudom. Na, gyerünk már. Ébresztő. Ó, na végre.
Come, settle your mind and tell me what
Hát
you
ez
have
a kurva jó jött most ez a no signal.
Strange things, Volker. I'm learning much and seeing more than my mind can understand.
Csak azt tudnám, hogy miért csinálja,
Go
alkalmattam.
on. In Jotunheim, I sought and found a mead of incredible power. It promised a strange effect. To drink it would deliver me from death, shield me from the destruction of Ragnarok. By this mead, I hope to live beyond my own death, well into the future.
Fascinating.
Was that your final vision? They have not ended, not yet. Something compels me to return to Asgard. The elixir is ready when you are.
Kész van az elixír. Mi van ott áttérben? Ja, csak olvasni való. Oké. Nem is tudom, lehet, hogy behányom a skill pontokat már. Igen, az mit csinál? Igen. Még 80. De menjünk Asgardba. Nézzük meg, mi van ott. Ez mi a franc volt? Megtámadta az aját a pia, bazd meg. Hát ez... Igaz, szeretem az ilyen bagos dolgokat.
The Nornir told me you'd be here. The cord is forged. Gleipnir, I call it. I'll wager there's a good story behind that wound.
A tale for another time. Thank you for this.
When you bind the beast, spare no
Ivaldi.
loose ends. The cord will stretch or shrink to fit your needs.
How tightly will it hold? The beast may resist.
The more you tighten the cord, the stronger it will hold and the greater it will hurt. Till the beast is rooted to the ground.
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
You mean from Asgard, do you not? My debt to you is paid in full?
Yes, as promised.
Thank you, Harvey. I did not expect you to remember.
Where will you go next?
Under the mountains of Svartalfheim. Our mountains. To free the Earth's riches. For this is what I know best.
Na lássuk. Ja, ugyanaz. Nincs semmi felfedezni való, minden megvan. Mindenki be van húgyozva. Ja, nehogy már még rövid úton menjek oda, mi? Ó, hogy csezd meg. Hát na jó. Akkor marad a alternatív verzió. Oda kullogok. Azt hittem már úszni kell. Azért jó, hogy itt volt a csónak. Gyerünk, Havi! Kenjed neki! Már nem is el. Gyerünk, kenjed neki!
Kenjed neki, bassz meg! Ez az! Ez az!
Tyr, are you near?
Javi, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice for something greater. Is the wolf nearby?
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept him company.
Megnőtt.
But he's consumed by a sadness I cannot understand.
Regrettable, but necessary. I knew from the start this wolf brought ill tidings.
From the start it was a kind creature. But our mistrust and cruelty have robbed the poor wolf of its sweetness and life.
Would it be a kindness to kill it then?
We are past the time for such mercy. This wolf has power now that would test our strengths combined. I fear he is possessed of a power that renders him ever-living.
Then we will offer him a different fate. This cord is unbreakable. You must convince him to wear it. It will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he's safely secured. An assurance to the Aesir who fear him. A beacon, that is all. No harm will befall the poor Fenrir.
Fenrir, yes. You know the creature's name. Did Loki tell you?
He did. It's a fine name.
Yes. Dweller of the Fens. An apt name for his current fate. Fenrir! A good word has come!
Leave me.
I wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength.
Tényleg megnőtt egy picit.
And what do they have to be afraid of, old friend?
Javi brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon, that we may track from a distance to know where you roam. Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard, without worry.
I smell something sour.
Wear the collar, or return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki, have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me. Open your mouth. As a pledge of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue.
Fair.
Be swift, Javi.
It burns.
Javi?
Light.
Unbind him!
Harvey! Here you stay, Fen Dweller!
Az igen.
Here you die. Deceiver.
Táposan, bazd meg.
Brothers will fight one another.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red. Red with gore.
Bazd meg. Valahogy erre nem számítottam. És akkor most mit csinálj? Azaz, csap ki a szemét! Üssen! Mi van, nem találja el?
It will be an age of storms, an age of wolves.
Where did you hear these words of prophecy?
Ó, már megint.
Then comes the second great sorrow, when the Harvey goes to fight the wolf.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself each night in the cold and dark, before I sleep and dream of tasting your flesh.
I could not strike the killing blow. All my oaths remain unbroken.
Anyone lesser would have succumbed to his hatred.
If I could have done this any other way.
There was no other way, Harvey. Our fates are fixed.
Fate, oh no, you made a great sacrifice on my behalf.
It was not for you.
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, Lord of Imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
You may strike the final blow, son of Loki, but I will savor my years of freedom before we meet again. Come, old friend. The healing hands of Freya can help you. Have you come to say what I fear?
Not to say, but to show. A vision of the times to come. None living or dead now equal our heavy in arrogance. To believe that you could remake your fate thus.
For all your efforts, for all your struggles, the threads of fate still bind you as tightly as ever.
And yet, from this pattern, a single strand escapes the fray and stubbornly clings to the weave. Aesir, Vanir, your doom will come. The earth will shake, the sun will die. Jötnar will stalk your streets as fire rains upon your heads. And the great wolf Fenrir will feast upon your blood. But you have found a way to live beyond this terror.
Let it flow.
To cheat your death.
From the life tree we go. To the life tree we shall one day return.
Mind and spirit will surge to a time far beyond your own. To a time in which you shall be reborn.
None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Time to face our end.
This was not my day to die.
Azt írja, hogy új questet. Itt már nagyon nincs is más mit csinálni. Akkor ébresztő. Ó, szia cica. Te is ide jöttél már? Most nézem. Cicóka. Vacak cica. Ó, betölt még máma. Ó, na végre. Na, most mi a franc lett már? Az érdekes volt.
Eivor, you have awakened. With more to share, I hope.
I returned to Asgard.
And what did you see?
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend. Things I would never have imagined to be real. Parables, yet here you live them as memories.
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful. Was there more?
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as the great wolf mauled him, tearing his arm off at the joint. I could have said something to prevent it, given him a warning. But I did nothing.
How did it feel?
I was unmoved by his pain. Not hateful, but I did not regret my indifference. A swig of poison that drinks like wine.
Selfishness unmeasured often feels this way. What else did you see?
I witnessed a final vision from the Nornir, the coming of Ragnarok. All was fire and ash, a chaos like a foul wind from the depths of Ginnungagap. But we were ready for the coming storm. 8 of us. We drank the mead, then stood and marched to our doom. That was the end of the Nornir's prophecy.
How curious. Was there more?
I can make sense of no more.
I see. The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. As in your first reverie, a fear of betrayal hangs upon you. Odin has seen fit to gift you with his infinite knowledge, and the treasure of his experience. Perhaps his tale is a warning. The indifference he felt is a great pity. See that you do not follow this same road. To do so would risk a loneliness, a personal exile, worse than death.
I understand. Or, I hope I do. Thank you, Volker.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandebridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
I want to see the Alliance map. So Jailbert has traveled to Shropshire.
He has, into a difficult situation. The Shire has been mired in a long war with Rhodri, King of the Britons. Ceolbert hopes to negotiate a peace with the Britons of the West. A difficult task for one so green.
I hope your tutelage has prepared him well.
Indeed. But I think it best if you supervise these talks. If Ceolbert can make this work, we will gain a valuable alliance.
I'll make my way to Shropshire.
I am relieved. He and Ivar should be in Quatford just now. You will find it along the HUN River.
If Ivar is with him, I'll certainly be needed.
Hmm?
Randvi, take a break. Let's make for Grandebridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not? Stretch your legs and fill your lungs.
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Follow me.
Na hol van? Jó, látom.
We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get...
Show me what lies
Make
ahead.
sure.
and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We'll need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandebridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Merre tudok menni? Ezt megnézem már, várj, nincs közni. Igen. Runeforge. Ilyen is van itten. Szóval hogy meg kéne építeni. Remélem tud úszni a farkas.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
De eltapostam a madarat, bazzeg.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grandebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
And here we are. Welcome to Grandebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Ah, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Well, is that Eivor I see? It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randvi. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with oxen and wood there. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I
Miért
have
rendes
nothing to
ma?
offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid. The bandits are camped on the river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from your table for a day, and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us?
We will help Magni and clear these bandits, but do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at
Igen,
the
csináld azt,
horizon.
amit én szoktam
By
csinálni.
all
Oda megyek,
means.
azt megbaszok mindenkit. Kurva anyád. Na most mi történt?
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle.
Micsoda
so here we
secret?
go.
Elmondtam már, hogy mennyire szeretlek titeket. Nesze, Dagi. Igen.
Back! Don't make me angry!
Még valaki? Az igen, volt valami.
That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
Akkor várjál már meg, öcsém, hát hadd szálljak már fel hozzád. Nézd már, azon nem akar megvárni. Ó, szít ki a lukom. Hol az enyém?
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the...
Most merre megy ez már?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home, Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse, and if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Han du kirosklaker!
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She's here somewhere.
Eivor, over here. Look at this.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am.
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Úristen, hogy kellett inni? Már elfelejtettem.
Randvi, don't let her win!
Mekkora az a kulacs.
A good shot, Eivor, but Randvi's done you better.
Ja, jó.
There, you see. You should not have tried to outdrink me, Randvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, "Thank you, Randvi."
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randi, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you.
Toinen on luura saimaa. Det är det sata fetch dit jolkom.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits, breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something.
No, stay put.
Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must.
Juuniski.
Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge.
És hol a bridge? Ja, hülye kérdés volt.
Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. Well, well. Look at this. A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior.
A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd, to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there is no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
I am honored by your feelings, Randvi, but I value you as a friend. I hope that does not disappoint. It is my highest praise.
Of course. Thank you. I do apologize.
You need feel no shame. This stays between us. And at worst, we had a beautiful day. As friends and kindred spirits.
More than enough for me. I would like to stay here, if it is all the same to you.
I would like that. Randvi?
No, már le is lépett.
Must have returned to the settlement.
Ő, 7000 XP. Ó, nézd már, majdnem lett még 2. Bazni. Na, hát akkor folytassuk.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Hol menjek?
We've had nothing for days.
Nettle and turnips. It's all I could find.
Smells good, that.
There you go, young man.
Curse this war. Say your thanks.
Come, raise a cup
Thank you,
and
Mum.
loose. Come on, boy. You wouldn't stop a lamb. Not half bad, boy. But be fierce, dirty. Strike at my balls.
Ivar, are you training the boy or tormenting him?
One will lead to the other in time.
Eivor, well met. You received my message, and just in time. Our negotiations with the Britons have not yet begun.
I'll be at your side when they do. Is there anything I should know first?
The venerable King Rodri is here. I'm to deal with him directly.
Rodri is desperate for peace. Ever since we captured his sniveling brother, Goriad. Sounds like a man coughing up snot. Goriad ap Mervin.
Rodri waits at the church nearby.
Who speaks for Shirapishire in these talks?
The last alderman was killed in battle. Bishop Deolav is standing in.
Until we get this wet whelp installed. That is his father's wish.
I find the idea of leading a shire on my own quite terrifying.
It's a grave thing to be alderman in a time of war, Ceolbert.
He will piss his pants first thing, that's for certain.
As future alderman, you should speak in the talks as well, but with humility. Rodri is a king, and will expect to be treated as one.
Rodri will want us to get down on our knees and sniff the rosy wind blowing from his ass. I know the man.
You met him?
Met him, fought him. He gave me this nick here. Maybe I can give him one back. Remind him some call me King Killer.
It may be you should stay behind, Ivar. That's not a recipe for a good parley.
I'd like you both to be there. To guide me, to judge my fitness.
Give us your word, then. Your blade stays in its sheath.
Eivor, don't make me laugh. We both know what my word is worth. But sure, I will let you do the talking. Probably.
Excellent. Now, to the church, I think. Our guests await. It's not far, just across the village. We've been at war with the Britons for coming on 2 years.
The Britons had the best of it. Tell me and my berserkers plowed through their ranks and chased Rodri's brother into a ditch.
That's why Rodri's talking peace now. It's thanks to Ivar.
I am going to enjoy seeing him squeal, the old oak. Not nearly as much as taking him down, though. That would seal my legacy.
Your legacy?
As King Killer. They do not all get away like Borgred did, Wolfkist.
Keep the peace, Ivar.
What has become of your preening brother?
I have not seen him since we were together in Leicestershire. I am left uneasy when he's away.
You are better off leaving that sauntering Pole in your wake.
Our Bishop Deolav and King Rodri are ensconced in the church ahead.
These houses of Christ, they're all so hard and cold.
Yet within is warmth. The Christian God unites King Rodri, Bishop Deolav, and myself. On his ground, peace will be made.
Britain cowards, stop!
Captain Anir, explain to the good bishop our position.
Yes, my sovereign. Bishop Deolav. We are deaf to offers of peace until Guriad is returned to us.
The king's brother
The king's brother is a moldering sack of cow dung.
You! I know your face, your stench. Ivar, the one they call boneless. Did I not gift you that scar myself?
Ah, you did. And I mean to gift you a gash, you reeking piss pot in your fat fucking skull.
Hold! Both of you. Now's not the time for keeping grudges. We're here to smooth a path to peace.
Peace, peace, peace. Not with this bag of Britain slop. On that, we are agreed.
Now, calm everyone. Good faith is all I ask.
You know my demands. Until my brother Gwiriad walks free, peace between us is impossible.
He is lucky he can walk at all. Fell on his own blade, fleeing from us.
I will soon help you fall on yours.
Husband, keep your head. It is in our interest to find a way to peace, all of us.
First, my brother.
First, your head on a pike. Then the runt goes free.
Husband, no!
Enough! This is a house of God. Let us take some few minutes to gather ourselves, shall we? Eivor, to me, I do not know you well, but Ceolbert believes you a steady head. We need such a one.
It may be too late. I see the crows of war gathering.
I have a hefty sum of silver. Speak to the people here. If the silver will help one bring us toward peace, offer it to them.
These talks are stalled. I fear the upshot.
Do not fret. You will be Elderman yet. You are with Rodri, yes? One of his advisors.
I am that. Anir ap Cadfarch by name. Address me proper.
Tell me, soldier, do you hold sway with your king?
He consults me for his every decision. If I push for war, he will agree. If I argue for peace, he will follow.
Peace is our desired end. Is there a chance that some silver might lead you to counsel your king in the same direction?
A sack of silver? For me? Yes, I might amend my advice to Rodri for a tidy sum of shining metal. Yes.
Take this. Spend it as you will, and tell Rodri his best path is peace.
You have a bargain.
I should report what I know to the lady. Let us get past the anger and find our way to an agreement. What is your husband's greatest concern?
The royal treasury has been depleted by the war. This brings immense strain to Rodri and his every decision.
If I could provide a boon of silver, would that guide your husband away from war?
A replenished treasury would certainly help my husband come to peace.
If such a boon comes, I'll consider your words. I should report what I know to Bishop
settle this with blood, not pretty words.
Eivor, my friend.
I asked around as you suggested.
Have you come to a decision? To whom have you given this silver?
The captain of the guard will advise Rodri to sign the agreement. Peace will be yours.
Let us pray Rodri takes his advice.
Rodri, I see you mocking me. I challenge you. Single
Ivar,
combat,
no.
now!
Boneless Ivar. Spineless, toothless, gutless. You cannot kill me. A dragon will be my death, as my seers have foretold.
And your brother. Does your destiny guard him?
Gwiriad!
By God Almighty, I'll...
Get them to safety. Go, quickly.
Kill the boneless one! Paint this chapel with his blood!
What have you done?
Spill your brains!
Ó, szop ki a faszom, Iván.
Ah, now that is Vikinger diplomacy! Show the fuckers who the real warriors are.
Ivar, you have scuppered the peace.
Do not be fooled by peace, boy. It is just an empty voice between axe blows.
Dear Lord, this is a massacre.
We have no choice now but to fight our way out of this.
Ah, a good test for you, boy.
Lord, forgive us.
Stay close, Jailbert. You watch my back, and I will pull the knives from yours.
Dear Lord.
Stay here, where it's safest, Bishop.
Help me with this fucking door!
Ezt a barmot, bazd meg.
Point.
Oh, easy!
Die now!
There are more at the river!
Hát itt az olyan nézem bombolhely. Ó, ez a hülye Ivar, bazd meg. Remélem lesz alkalom, hogy kinyírjam.
What are we doing here? You never direct me where I want to go.
Give on here! Spill your brains! Tossez!
Keep guessing.
Good God, what carnage. We must let Bishop Deolav know that the battle is done.
You did yourself proud, Adeling.
A battle we needed, Ivar.
When you are king, Jailbird, you won't need battles. You will crave them.
You murdered Rodri's brother, you beast! Our one chance at peace is lost.
Peace with Rodri is as likely as you dying a virgin, Bishop. It won't happen. He is too canny, too vile.
You nearly got Childbert killed, you boneless flap of leather.
Ah, the diplomat speaks what she really feels.
Fail us again, son of Ragnar, and I'll send you back to Repton without your limbs. What's done is done. We must plan our next moves before the Britons regroup.
They will retreat to their great castle for certain. It's well nigh impregnable.
Then we starve them out. Attack their supplies. Watch them beg for death.
Dear God. More death, more war, endless refugees.
This is our only way forward, dear love. You know the territory best. How can we hurt them?
Well, for food and supplies, they stockpile cargo at Wenlocan outpost, down south of Quatford.
I came across Wenlocan earlier. I've taken that cargo already.
Well done, Drengar.
Rodri has another secret supply line. Ask among the refugees near the river, those who have fled from occupied villages.
Rodri's Britons will strike back long before we can.
Indeed. They will send Aenir and his soldiers. They train in Wesbury, west of the ruined tower.
You do not need me to hold your hand, Eivor. I will head to Wesbury, scout around.
I know your method of scouting. It always leads to swordplay.
I am as regular as Tidewater.
I shall go with you, if only to get an honest accounting of our situation.
I'll meet you both at Westbury then, once I've done some damage. Until then.
One last thing. We'll need a field before our battle's done. Try to free any captives you find. They'll swell our ranks.
That's done. Now to track down their supply line. We'll drag Rodri back to the peace table soon enough.
Na jó, lehet, hogy én itt fogom folytatni majd. Aztán jók legyetek.